to our video review session this week with No Bones About It. We are doing our best to have some enthusiasm despite yesterday and today's heat. So using our philosophy of trying to set the dog up for success, I'm not working on speed and enthusiasm type of behaviors right now. It's hard for them to do that given the heat. So we're working on building distance and duration and adding distraction to our stationary behaviors. So we are going to work on, go find it, our place cue. Go to your bed. Down. Yes, very nice. And if we have been consistently using our release cue, then stay is implied in any kind of stationary behaviors we're working on. It's not that I don't use the word stay ever, but I really don't want to use it until a dog is really solid in this behavior. And what I find is that it is not something that, in general, any of my human students can only say one time. So I tend to ask people, okay, to just not use the word stay right now. Now, if you've already introduced it, great. You get to say it one time. That is really, truly challenging for most people. So, so if that is the case, yes, you can use it. If you haven't, okay, let's wait till this dog is super solid with the behavior and know that the stay part is implied if we're using a release cue. Your release cue means you're done, you're finished. You can go do something else. So, okay, go find it. So what we're doing is we're introducing just the concepts of, again, on your bed, right here, down, anchor down, of, I'm gonna start moving, I'm gonna add movement, I'm gonna be rewarding you as we are practicing. And even things like what I just did, going over, crinkling dog food, is so distracting for a dog. Baker's really quite good at this. The other dogs, if I did this that I was working with today, would generally get up every time they heard that rustling of the food. So you see what I'm doing though is I'm adding I'm constantly moving when I'm practicing this behavior, and I'm coming back in and rewarding him for not getting up. So again, we talk about distance, but really what we're talking about is movement. We'll start getting further and further away from our dogs as we get better, but get the dog to just be super confident. If they start to get up before they've heard their release cue, remind them what they need to be doing. Nope, you're supposed to be down here, but withhold treats for a little bit. Okay, don't reward right after they get back into the down, because then that's really rewarding them for breaking their position. So here again, now I'm going to release him because I asked him to do that for a long time. Good boy, go find it. So a release could also be his word okay, but it could be a different cue. Tell him to do something else, like come, yes. Or it could be go find it. So when a dog is in a stationary behavior, they are either going to be given a different cue to do something else or the release cue. Okay? They're never allowed to just get it. Once we've started something, they're never allowed to get up really just on their own, because that is the wrong behavior. Very nice. Okay, now if I want to be really tricky, I'm going to try dropping a treat and having him not move. Okay, so even him seeing this treat off to the side, oh, but I'm gonna give him a reward for not moving almost simultaneously. And then I'm gonna wait. Okay, that was funny because it literally, I dropped it and it rolled right to his face. So you didn't even have to get up, but you got the one I dropped. That was really funny. Okay, so again, me just holding that treat out he really wanted to get up and go for that. There, good. Very good. Okay. Okay, go find it. Go find that one. Good job. So I work in all kinds of sort of interesting, sneaky manners when we're practicing this. So this time what I'm going to do is get a toy that they really like, and I'm going to use this as my distraction. But I'm going to make the duration really short. So when I start making things one element, like either distance or duration or distraction, if I start to make one of those variables more difficult, I make the other ones easier. Okay, that's the way you want to work this. Don't make too many combinations that are too hard, meaning I'm not asking the dog to do a 5-minute down while I throw this toy around for a few minutes. So start off really brief, down. I'm gonna do the same thing. I'm gonna show him this treat. I'm gonna show him this toy. Yes. I'm gonna drop it and reward him for not moving. Boy, so it's kind of a dead hedgehog. He used to have a really good sound, but doesn't seem to have a sound right now. But sometimes what I do is just squeak a toy, and then, okay, good job, okay. So you get the gist. We are working on trying to, okay, you can get up now. Says no thanks, no thanks. So our goal over the next couple weeks is to really work on, for movement activities, speed and enthusiasm. For stationary behaviors, we work on distance, distraction, and duration. So that's kind of a little sneak peek of what we will do through the end of this month. And he's just doing such a good job. We're super proud of him. Hey, you want to say bye? Bye. Too much? Too much? Can't even do a high five. Have a great week, and we'll see you guys soon.